Hello? Hello, everyone. Welcome to the stream. How are you all doing? Jeez, thank you for the second month. We are here tonight for a Sunday night episode of Big Brother 26. And there's also some wild business going on the feeds. And by wild business, I mean, it turns out they're a lot closer to what we thought they were going to do than they seemed. And you think of the third in a row, 11 total. But we'll see. We'll see what's going on here. Kindness, think of the 6th. And Mel, think of the 10th. The Pie, welcome to the Robot Army. Thank you. Susie, think of the 3rd. And Kel, think of the 41st. Edge with 13. Jig with 29. I'm going to let people come in a little bit before we discuss too much about what's going on, because people will be asking as they saunter in. Don't even get me started on the planes. BB votes, think of the 42nd in a row. 53 total. Uno, think of the 100 bits. Sunshine with 3 months. It's been rough. The outside has been rough. Just not very fun to watch. But the feeds are, they're having conversations right now at the very least. They've just both been going on for a while. Red, thank you for the 10th. It also feels like they're intentionally hiding the Leah-Angela conversations, which is very annoying. Like the little game talk that is happening that likely matters, they're just not showing us. So it's like, come on. Shoes! Think of the 41st. So yeah, hey Shay, thank you for the 39 in a row. Angela talked to Chemo today, and she pretty heavily implied to him that she plans to use the veto on him. Leah also talked to Chemo, seemed to imply that there was perhaps a bigger plan in place. She's now talking to Cam about Chelsea and why she doesn't really trust Chelsea. So many things could happen tomorrow. The simplest could be something along the lines of Angela uses the veto on chemo, Chelsea replaces chemo, it's Chelsea versus Rubina. Alternatively, live and learn, think of the fifth. Alternatively, there's of course the option of Angela using the veto on chemo, Leah also using the veto on Rubina, putting both T-Core and Chelsea on the block, which would much more guarantee that Chelsea leaves. There's also the possibility that you could see something like Angela uses the veto on chemo, Leah uses the veto on Rubina, and like Chelsea and MJ go up on the block or something like that, which would be a disaster. Just a straight up disaster. So there are a few outcomes remaining. Yeah. That would be Quinn putting up Joseph level bad. I don't know if it would be that bad, but it would definitely be up there. I like King's Thing for the 43rd. Show is not on yet, but I think we're winding the current show down. Ugh. Specificity. Thank you for the 9th. Jen, thank you for 50 bits. The CBS is all over the place. Let's be real. Oh, I'm tired. Rick Cherry, thank you for giving a sub. Preston, thank you for the 27th. How am I going to make it through the night? Honestly, we'll see. I can't drink coffee. You shouldn't have caffeine at night. It's no good. Chris, do you think of the 14th? Messes with your sleep. Even after you come down. Interferes with the quality of your sleep. I do tell it to Puya. Yeah, like alcohol. We'll run a prediction soon. All right, both conversations have now ended. In 3 days, Survivor? Is it really that quick? That's wild. Oh, wow. Okay, so Wednesday, we're going to have a double watch party. Marathon Wednesdays are back. That's good to know. Jordan, think of the 52nd. And Big Brother. We're live. Commercial by 6:46. Dr. Dante, think of the 35th. Haley, thank you for the 20th. Oh my God, the Angela Leah conversation is happening right now. Right now? All right. They are creaking and cracking. No, you guys update me on the episode. I'll watch the. Dorothy, thank you for the 36th. Star Trek chairs. Antoinette, thank you for the 4th. Proud, thank you for the 27th. Daddy Long. Ah, jeez. Gleeful, thank you for the 42nd. I missed that. I missed Daddy Long Hair. Angela wants to use it on chemo. It's the right person to use it on. Are they really not in cahoots about this? All right, I have to move the feeds a little bit. Cinematic. I think you're the fifth. I have to pay attention to the episode because this is footage we haven't seen. Chelsea. Why? It's the second time she was blindsided, Chelsea, by you. She's saying Tikor? No. Oh, this is what we've heard about this. Cab, thank you for the 13th. 13 in a row. There's too much to pay attention to right now. Yeah, it sounds like she does not want to do Chelsea. Buff, thank you for the 18th. Which means all she did was just tell Cam all the reasons why she doesn't trust Chelsea and then not put her up. Wow, that was so close. That was literally 8 seconds off. But it was a no. Um, Next prediction. Ash, thank you for the 18th. How about this one? Do the feeds go to fish at any time before next segment? Crisp, thank you for the 9th. So here's the prediction. This is according to my screen. I'm watching the feeds. If I see them go to fish at any time before the next segment ends, it's a yes. If they don't go to fish before the next segment ends, it's a no. That's the prediction. Fishes, I'll be right back. Yeah, we'll be right back. If I see fish anywhere, I'll count it. Pets, I'm not going to count. I need fish. Yeah, so it sounds like Leah is saying T-Core the replacement for chemo. She doesn't want to use her own veto. So her best case scenario right now is Chelsea turns on T-Core and sends T-Core out. But quite honestly, there's basically no incentive for Chelsea to do that. There's basically no incentive whatsoever. So Leah's HOH might be taken out. Rubina. Jennifer, thank you for the 29th. Oh God, this is taking so long. Do you, Leah? Because Yeah, this is not. I mean, there is some physicality to this, obviously, but I would not qualify this as like an athletic competition by any means. And yes, there's some fish. Basically, as long as you can stand for 10 hours, it's like one tiny step above pressure cooker. There's certainly are people that wouldn't be able to, but the bar is a lot lower than most competitions that have physicality to them. Yeah, I think you guys are right. I think she might have been too tall. Yeah, that's true. Cam is roughly the same height. All right, next prediction. Does do we get a Chelsea DR in the next segment? Do we get a Chelsea DR? Man, I just still I like this is frustrating to watch because it really feels like this would have been fun on the feeds. It would have been so exciting, especially as Angela continued to do really well. Leah was still in. Like it just would have been so like this would have been an all timer. I think this would have gone down in the history books. This would have been a season defining feeds moment, which you don't often get this late into the season. Scrabble, thank you for the third month. And like so far, this edited version is just like meh. I remember the way that they showed the pressure cooker a couple seasons ago. Was it a couple? It was last season. In the episode, it was just like it just was not anywhere near as good as it was watching it live. All right, we're back. For Brian, thank you for the 17th. 'No messing around. $5? It's been. It does not feel like it's been 5 hours. It feels like it could have been 15 minutes. Wheeling and dealing. There's just no feeling of the passage of time to me. Like the sun is up, and I still just feel like it doesn't feel like they've been there for 9 hours. So this is what gave the advantage to Leah, seemingly, according to them. There it is. I figured we'd get Chelsea complaining about Cam. What? He's trying to win this thing. Give him a break. He's choosing Leah over you because he's trying to get the competition to end? I disagree. This was not dumb of Cam. It could just have easily caused Leah to drop. He felt wrongly that he would have an advantage one leg. I just I just can't help but feel like that was fine. It was fine to watch in the episode. I feel like it would have been amazing to watch on the feeds. Okay. Next prediction. Jeez, what could we even predict here? Does anyone say mention planes? Does anyone mention planes in the next one? And I'm talking subtitles. I'm talking say plane, airplane, aircraft. I'll even take helicopter. I just want any kind of calling of attention to the noise. It has to be more than us just hearing it. They have to mention it. If they say like, "Oh, sorry, we got to stop counting that too. But not if they have to actively call attention to it. They can't just stop. They have to call attention to the fact that they're stopping for noise. Are the Emmys still going? Most of the major awards are left. Jeez. I think we're going to talk about the Emmys on the Tastemakers. Okay, we're back. Carmel, thank you for the 6th. Odd, thank you for the 26th in a row. Mama, thank you for the 14th. There was a plane. Imagine Cam and MJ were right. Leah did just fall in line after they sent Quinn out. We're bringing up Direfest like you're proud of it. The heat wave ended right before this, thank God. No mention of planes. Why would they? They didn't show any conversations. It was an entire segment dedicated to how they're outside. Does anyone say pizza? In the next segment, does anyone say the word pizza? Including janky. I will accept pizzas, but I will not accept any other form of pizza. I don't know what they would be. I will not accept za. No. I will not accept slice. I will not accept pie. It must be pizza or pizzas. That's it. Flatbread, thin crust. All no. Trav, thank you for the 40-second. No deep dish. There was a pizza place called Za near the office I worked at when I was a youngin'. I went there once because I never ate out then. Always brought my own lunch. What do I like to eat now? Za. Yeah, I worked in an office. Right out of college, I worked at that office. And then I worked at another office. And then I started the live feed updates. I majored in film production. I made videos. I didn't make films. I made videos. Tutorial videos, marketing videos. What do you call them? Like office culture videos. I'd like interview employees and make like profile videos on them for the company. And I'd make tutorial videos for the product that we made in the first for the first company I worked at. And then I made travel videos for the second company I worked at because I worked for a travel company. It was a nonprofit. We're back. We're back. I liked traveling. I did not enjoy the office. We mostly contracted people to go out and film for me. Just right away. Yep. Leah's just doing Chelsea's work for her. Let me just take out your closest ally, then you take shots for me, then I get rid of you. It's listen, I'm not asking for too much. She just doesn't get it. Oof. No pizza. No pizza. Final DR? Leah. Chelsea. T-Core. Angela. Chemo. Rubina. Cam. MJ. And that's everyone. That's actually everyone. Yep, I mean, I think this is pretty straightforward here. You can see why it's funny because like it was looking like she might target Chelsea, but now it seems like it wasn't an idea to target Chelsea. It was genuinely just I might put Chelsea up on the block as a pawn, and here's why, Cam. Nah, you're right, I won't. Literally doing the same thing that was done to her. Why are you telling people that Chelsea is an option? What are you doing? If Chelsea's smart, she makes sure Cam and MJ keep T-Core, take out Rubina. T-Core pulls Chemo in with Chelsea. They all target Leah Angela next week. It's pretty straightforward. Newbie, thank you for the 21st. The level of enthusiasm they have for this is so low. You're kidding me that this is what they're doing. What is their obsession with not naming people? Are you serious? They came up with a different method for noms, and what they came up with was my first nominee is my second nominee is my nominees are. What is wrong with them? Leah, stop. Quit while you're ahead. What do you mean it's Chelsea and they all took out your ally, not T-Core. Best part of the episode is them dancing as the slow-mo. Chemo. 9%. Big result. This episode felt so phoned in. Like, they couldn't even bother to do anything other than HOH and noms for post-nom diary rooms. Like, they couldn't even get Chelsea being like, exactly as planned. Or T-Core like, I'm gonna get her. Yeah. Well, that was what we had. Um, Here's what I'll say about the nom, right? T-Core is the renom. It is not impossible that Chelsea does not do what I would assume is the right move and actually want T-Core out, it'd be pretty wild to do that. It's honestly so hard seeing her make that move when it seems so obvious, but it's not impossible. And that wouldn't be bad. That wouldn't be as bad for Leah. Chelsea taking out T-Core. You know, Chemo and Rubina don't have any reason to be mad about that, theoretically. But it gives Leah and Angela a lot more of a chance to pull in some numbers. Maybe survive the next week, but it's still, you know, it's just not the best because, again, it's just like Chelsea, Cam, and MJ can just spend all week long just hyping up whoever they want to stay. What are you going to do? It's just painful to me that there's such a good play on the table, like a good, solid play that she knew to do and backed off of. That's what gets me. It's just like, oh, it would have been so fun to watch somebody actually do this. It's so rare that there's an opportunity to do something like this. Anyway, we'll see. We'll see what happens. I've got a podcast. We got coming up. Come and hang out for the podcast. We'll talk about this episode. We'll have some fun with it. I'll be back tomorrow morning for an update. And then tomorrow night. How's this? How's this for something? Tomorrow night. Drafting the season 47 Survivor players. And then Tuesday, roundtable. We're going to have a good time. It's going to be fun. But thanks for hanging out here tonight. I will see all of you soon on the podcast.